Good afternoon, everybody. Nice to have you with us here on what is actually going to be a really nice night. We hope you'll enjoy the show as well. And as we get ourselves ramped up for next week's Winchester 200, we hope you'll be here early. Reserve seating is available now. Call the Speedway office during the week and reserve your seats so you'll have the place you want to sit, because if we have the crowd we expect, it's going to be extremely busy and very full. Here they come, Shelby Snow, Alex right behind her, and the green is out. Shelby Avery in the 8, right behind her in the 27, Alex Barden. The 23 for Devin Guy. Chase Curtis in the 88. And charging from the back of the pack in his first time out this year, Dylan Morse in the 00. Chelsea Lambert, the rookie in the bunch. She's been out a couple times, but not as often as the rest of these guys and gals. Chase Curtis, a winner opening day. Shelby Avery had a chance to get on the podium at night. This is their qualifier for the young guns, our 12 to 15-year-olds. Problems on the 23 as Devin Guy trails smoke heading down pit road here at the halfway mark. So Devin Guy out early, tough break. Shelby Avery with Alec Barden and Dylan Morse. Dylan has to back off to give him room in the corner. We'll be getting 2 to go next time. Two left now as your leader comes up behind the lap car, soon-to-be lap car. Shelby with the white flag coming up. The battle is for second place between the 27 of Barden, a rookie, and the veteran young gun Dylan Morse, and the second-year driver Chase Curtis. Checkered flag is out. It'll be Shelby Avery collecting the qualifier win. Barden and Morse race to the line. It'll be Barden, Morse, and Chase with Lambert. Problems for the Guy machine in the pits and 2 others that scratched from the qualifier, though they might be able to make it out for the main event. We'll have to wait and see. Here they come. Tim Paquette takes him into turn 1, gets it a little sideways and rolls off with a lead. Crystallitis and LeBlanc moving up. LeBlanc dives hard into the corner, rides into second spot to complete lap 1 with Paquette on top. LeBlanc, Crystallitis, Houle, and Fusil, followed by Whipple, O'Shea, Littlewood, and Starkweather. Pat Houle duking it out for third place with Crystallitis. These guys have picked up a little speed this year. They moved up to a mini stock takeoff tire, slightly lighter wheel, same motors. Paquette, LeBlanc, and Houle start to pull away from Crystallitis, Whipple, and Fusil. Littlewood making his first appearance in a Lightning stock after running very well in the Young Guns for a couple of years. Halfway now, battle for the lead. LeBlanc by a bumper. Paquette stuck on the outside. Pat Houle down to the bottom. 3-car breakaway. And Pat Houle drives it hard into the corner. rides up a little bit in the bank, gets it sideways, and starts to chase LeBlanc, but that cost him some time, cost him a little bit of distance on the track. Turn 2 will help him a little bit. Pat Houle, Tim LeBlanc, 2 laps to go. Houle goes inside. Last week he was running well when his ejectors started to not inject for him, so he's in better shape. Houle too high in the banking. LeBlanc has a chance to come back at him. Here they come. Down the back stretch and waiting for the checkered flag. Pat Houle, Tim LeBlanc, Tim Paquette, Richard Whipple, your top 4. Justin Littlewood 5, then Crystallitis, O'Shea, Fusil, and Starkweather. And that's the field as they finish up their qualifying round for the Lightning stocks. Lambert and McKnight will lead them down to the green. Bill Lambert on the inside, Kevin McKnight on the outside. Here's the green, we're gone. And McKnight gets on it quickly. Kevin McKnight hammers the gas on that baby and takes off. Pomasco going right after him. Kevin McKnight, can Eric Pomasco break away quickly? Cavalier and a Mustang. Almost make some contact. Maybe they did rub just a little bit. Pomasco looking low. McKnight holding on. Leads lap 2. Lambert holding well in 3rd. Solomon Bro, Matt Kimball fighting for 4th and 5th place. Stebbins 6 and 7 with Littlewood. Lambert's got a good one running right now. Halfway coming up. Littlewood's got his problems trying to get used to a new car. Lambert holds a low line through the corners. Solomon Bro looks inside, can't make the move. Lambert sawing that wheel to keep it in line. Pomasco, McKnight, Lambert, 2 laps to go. Bro and Kimball with Stebbins. Then Littlewood. A little bit of a push coming through the corner. Finally, they get Lambert to the high side, opens up the floodgates, but it's a little late. Pomasco's got a lap to go along with McKnight. Bro, Kimball, and Stebbins going to have to really give chase now to catch up to the leaders. Because here comes your winner. Eric Pomasco takes down the checkers. Kevin McKnight 2nd, Solomon Bro, Matt Kimball, and the 66 for Stebbins. Then it's Lambert and Littlewood. Getting ready to go. Paul Barnard and Michelle Lay. See how they shake it out 8 laps from now. Picking up the pace. Barnard drops low, goes for the lead. Michelle goes to the outside. Vincent charges up into 2nd. Kozalka goes for 3rd with Smith's help, booting him into 3rd turn. Michelle goes to the outside as the rest of the field rumbles underneath. Paul Barnard, Richard Vincent. Jason Kozalka, top 3. Smith 4. Como 5. Nowitkowski and Lay. Bumper to bumper off the corner for lap 3. Vincent in hard, but not making enough contact to upset the 24. Halfway through this one, it's still Barnard, Vincent, and Kozalka, Smith, and Como. Nowitkowski sitting in the 6th spot. Paul Barnard doing it the easiest way he can, keeping it low to force everybody to race him on the outside. 2 laps left. Barnard and Vincent. Vincent trying to line it up for an inside pass, but there's not enough racing room left on the low side of the racetrack. 1 lap left. Nowitkowski now trying to go outside Como. Everybody comes off the corner wide. Vincent, one more try at the lead. Can't get the old number 4 to do it. He looks high. Barnard stays low and takes the checkered flag. Paul Barnard wins this one over Richard Vincent in the Ford. Jason Kozalka, Paul Smith, and Dan Como, your top 5. Here they go. On the outside, Hager pinches Wheeldon down low and takes the lead off of turn 2. 3 wide going into the corners. 3 wide is not allowed, and generally is a reason to be chastised by racing officials. Doesn't seem to have made any difference, but that's how crashes happen. Robert Hager, Stuart Wheeldon, Chris Curtis, Dwayne Knoll, and Tyler Leary. Scott Beck already has dropped out, or Jimmy Beck rather, and not making the field was the 03 for Joel Monahan, who was slated to start in this one. Trouble in turn 2 as Wheeldon goes around. Here they come. Once again, Hager and Curtis this time going to go wheel to wheel for the green. Here they come off turn 4, and it's Hager. At least at the outset. Curtis gets to the outside, fights him hard down the backstretch. They'll run wheel to wheel through the turn, but Curtis sticks a little bit better off of turn 4 and takes the lead. Slides in the front of Hager. Leary moves up to 3rd, Knoll back to 4th, and Wheeldon a little bit unsteady going into the corner, wiggles his way into turn 3, sitting in 4th. At least in the daylight, you get to see these cars move around a little bit as they get them dialed in. Two laps left for Chris Curtis, hoping to double up and get a second win this season. But there's another heat full of racers coming out. He may have some competition before he's done. Chris Curtis looking strong. So does Hager and Leary. White flag is out. 1 to go. And Chris Curtis will race to the checkers unchallenged and win the qualifying event. Everybody else found out what they need to know, I'm sure, and they'll make adjustments as they get ready for tonight's 25-lap Superstock feature as part of our Whelen All-American Racing Series. Here they come. Nancy Muni, Tyler Lescord, green flag. Who's going to take him down to turn 1? Lescord gets a good jump off the corner, and the first thing Monahan does is drive into the side of Nancy Muni. Monahan didn't even give room, just dove in there and got the backside of her car, turned her sideways, so that one will not... Well, they'll try it again. Looks like they got it squared away. Tyler Lescord and Dennis Stange will bring him down this time. Let's see if Monahan will be a little less over-anxious. at least for the first lap or so. Nancy Muni goes wide to avoid him, something wrong with the car. And it's Stange who jumps out in front. He'll lead them across the stripe. Nancy's car may not be up to snuff as Stange and Lescord lead the charge. Nancy driving a nice smooth line. She's going to catch the field before this one is over with. Dennis Stange, defending champion, drove very consistently last season, didn't rack up a ton of wins, but racked up a ton of points, and that's what counts when you're going for a championship. So 4 down, 4 to go. Stange, Lescord, and Beck. Fournier and Monahan. 96 appears to have dropped out of the event. Problems with the car. Takes it into the pits. Two to go. Dennis Stange just cruising out in front. Lescord, Beck, Fournier, and Monahan giving chase. Fournier in the 20, a veteran of mini-stock competition, tried his hand at Sportsman Mods briefly and is technically a rookie here in the Super Stocks. Checkered flags out for Dennis Stange for the win. The 15 of Lescord, second, 93 Beck, third. Fourth goes to the 20 of Fournier, and fifth to Monahan in the 03. 8 laps of qualifying. The first of 2 top 5 will make the cut to the front of the field for tonight's 30-lap modified feature. Here they come. TJ Blow and Jason Barden. TJ gets off the line quickly. Jason bobbles a little bit, and Kimmy goes underneath, as does Mike Willis. Inside line making the moves. TJ leads him. Kim, Mike, and Jeff. Jeff a little tough getting into the corner. Kimmy looks to go inside, drops the car down to the inside, comes off the corner, gets to the stripe, and Kim Rivette has the lead. TJ goes wide. Here comes Willis on her bumper. Willis moving into second. TJ Blow on the outside, moving up on the inside. Jeff Rollins. Bill Kimball is into the fifth and final qualifying spot. Then it's Jarvenpaugh and Barton. Halfway now. And Jeff Rollins moves into third in the 02. Rollins to third, Blow to fourth, fifth is Kimball. Rivette, Willis 1-2. Rollins 3, Kimball 4, Blow 5, then Jarvenpaugh and Barton. Jarvenpaugh's hustled and caught the field. 2 laps left. Kim Rivette, Mike Willis, Jeff Rollins, and Bill Kimball. Willis goes inside. Willis down into turn 3. Drives it hard into the corner. Takes the white flag and the lead. Mike Willis has figured it out. Kim Rivette second, third for Rollins, fourth for Kimball, fifth Blow, sixth Jarvenpaugh, then Barton with a checkered flag out. The win goes to Mike Willis. Kim Rivette second. 8 laps. Roby and Johnson on the front row. Leclerc and Byrne, row 2. Johnson gets way wide. Whoa, what happened there? But he recovers nicely and runs wheel to wheel off of turn 2. Roby and Johnson still duking it out for the lead here at the end of the first lap. Johnson gets a good bite off the corner and takes the lead. Nate Johnson, Brian Roby, and Ben Byrne. Roby drops to third. Byrne to second. Leclerc fourth. Carzello fifth. Sixth is Sontag. Seventh is Ignacio. Nate Johnson starting to stretch the lead early. Halfway up, Johnson, Byrne, and Roby. Leclerc, Carzello, and Sontag. Brian Roby's been getting a little coaching from Scott McMichael, who's going to run cars with the big engine. He won't be in this division this year. And Brian's car looks like it's set up to work better. 2 laps to go. Johnson, Byrne, Roby. Here comes Leclerc, looks inside. Eric Leclerc eases his way underneath and takes over third. White flag, 1 to go. Johnson, Byrne, Leclerc, Carzello, Roby, and Sontag. Roby gets into 2 a little high. And the win will go to Nathan Johnson, Ben Byrne, Eric Leclerc, Keith Carzello. Roby holds on for 5th. Sontag and Ignacio will round out the field.